Howdy, hello, how's it going? It's me, Webweaver, and welcome back to another episode of Moving the Microphone Stand Slightly Closer. There have been a lot of good posts online in the past few days, but a lot of the discourse has been devastating, you know? There's just so much going on. Very sad stuff. And I mean, I guess the thing about the internet is, and the internet being global and all that, is that, the problem with it, I suppose you could say, I will do a little Atsuko as a treat, is that there's bad things happening always, no matter what, in every area and location, and so the internet can kind of amplify that, where it's like, oh look, this really bad thing happened, and then, oh look, this really bad thing happened immediately after, and oh look, this another thing bad happened, and it's like, oh, and you just kind of die a little inside. But other than that, how are you? I've been fine. You've been doing well, I hope. We're just chilling, we're just hanging out. We'll do a little, scars? Sure. Plus charisma minus perception. Interesting. I always forget Itsuko's stat spread until I see it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's this. Look who it is. Okay, so that obviously does hurt a little bit, but I'm gonna try something a little bit different, okay? We're gonna hit the gritty, okay? We're gonna hit the gritty. Potentially, possibly. So, dexterity, strength, and knowledge, maybe. Well, dexterity is a definite, but we're taking -9? -9 right now? Are you freaking crazy? But, anyways, we're, second enemy, but not second mystery. Oh no, second mystery as well, so just remember your seconds. So we're probably gonna take -6 from, the lighthouse, which is a little bit of a bummer, but, everything else should be decent enough, except we're in scars, so taking -6 in the lighthouse is actually a little bit scary. Just a little bit frightening, just a little bit terrifying, just a little bit murderous. A murder most foul. But, I don't know. I was looking at some games to buy. There's a few that are looking pretty good, but I don't know if I want to bite the bullet yet. Because I just don't have the time, I'm barely playing Final Fantasy XIV, which isn't a lack of, wanting to. It's just I haven't really... I've just been tired a lot, Did I say this already? I'm pretty sure I said this already. I'm in the middle of moving. And so... It's, I've just been pretty tired, you know what I mean? Cape Mermaid footage sailors. So I've been doing the company buffs, I've been logging on to raid, but not much else, sadly. Looking forward to the Savage Dungeons, though. Hopefully I'll have some time on, hopefully the Savage Dungeons come out on the patch, and I'll have some time on Tuesday to actually try them out, maybe with some FC members. That'd be fun. I'd like that. But, other than that, we're just chilling. Just logging in, going into the FC house to reset the clock on getting automatically demolished. We'll do found footage first. So here's what we're gonna do. How immediately do I want to try to do schoolyard gaming? I don't know. I think... I'm trying to think, what dexterity weapon do we want? Now the problem is, you look at Itsuko, okay? Good boy. But his combat stats... The only one that's really viable is dexterity, and knowledge is kind of viable. You would want to do, a small candle if you were playing as Itsuko, probably. Especially on this, but we can't get a small candle because we don't have the occult store. But you look at his dexterity stat, and you're like, oh, he could make a dexterity weapon work. Pop quiz. Pop quiz for all you World of Horror Andies, you self-proclaimed World of Horror fans in the chat right now. And by the chat, I mean the comments. Chat's a more enjoyable word to say. How many dexterity weapons are there, and what are they? Let's see. The broken bottle, the brick, the steak knife, which the brick and the steak knife have the same stats, by the way, and the katana. And I think that's it. We used to have the carpenter hammer, but that got changed into a strength weapon. I'm pretty sure that's literally it, actually. Like, I'm gonna go double check, but I do actually believe that that is the like, maybe there's another one. The wiki doesn't even list the brick on the dexterity usage. But, yeah, no. There's only 4 dexterity weapons in the game, and 2 of them have the exact same stat profile, and 1 of them is unviable. Like, the broken bottle is atrocious. Like, what's the broken bottle again? 90 speed, 3 damage? Ugh. And why would you go with a steak knife when you can just go with a brick, right? Why does it say steak knife throw damage 5? They really are the same thing after the brick gets nerfed. But yeah, no, it's like, we can go pick up a brick. And it's literally got the exact same stats as a steak knife. 72 speed and all. Which 72 speed is weird, right? Like, a lot of weapons don't have 2 at the shoutouts to Simple Flips. At the end of it, it's usually like a 0 or a 5. But both brick and steak knife have the same stat sheet. And, yeah, that's a little bit weird. And we'll go for a few bricks, because, like, you know, as a treat. Where 1 brick is, more bricks are near. And, yeah, like, I don't... Like, I know the dev has already said never. There should, for the love of God... for the love of God... There should be a charisma weapon. Like, there should be charisma weapons, there should be luck weapons. It's, kinda nutty that there's not, because charisma is just an objectively worse stat. Like I said, I shouldn't be allowed to balance anything in this game, and that's true. I shouldn't be allowed to balance anything in this game, but, like, a charisma weapon would be so cool. It really should just exist. There's no reason for it not to. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, one of the reasons why we're doing it the way we are... If we miss this, I'm throwing a brick. Okay. I didn't want to do that, but here we go. We can do a little trolling here. Little coin toss for fun. Why did I do it like that? Why am I stupid? Like, don't worry about it, but, like, why did I do that? I don't know why. But, you know, you just look at dexterity as a stat, and it's significantly worse, because your weapon options are extraordinarily limited, and, like, your defensive action is just bad. Like, it's a flat 40% chance. If you could stack it easily... Charisma check failure, by the way. If you could stack it easily, and you could get to a point where it's like, you have a relatively consistent, and by consistent I mean speed, in, like, time units. If you could have, like, a relatively consistent, like, 80% dodge, or don't even make it stack 40-40, make it do, like, 40-60 or something. If you could do something like that, then that would make dexterity a way better stat. And again, here we go, after I just said, listen, that's why I warned you yesterday, that I should not be allowed to balance anything in this game. But, like, what are the best stats in the game? Like, the best stat in the game is strength, because it does the most. It has a lot of weapons, the best weapons in the game as well. Some very easy to access weapons as well. So it's got easy to access weapons, it's got the best weapons in the game, and it has the best defensive action in the game. And it also has a lot of skill checks. It got, like, what, like 19 or something? I don't remember. I forgot. But, luck, by the way. Whoops, we lose the game. That's fun. It's the best stat because it does the most things, and it's just overall, like, really, really good. And you get into a situation with, whatchamacallit. Do I want to throw? No. We're actually going to dodge. I am actually going to dodge and prove that dodging is, like, bad. You ready? We're going to dodge, and the enemy's going to hit us, and then we're going to cry. Oh my god, let's go! Etsuko's got the schmoves. He's got the happy feet. Let's go. But, like, even when you hit the 40% chance gritty, like I said we would earlier, it's not great. It's not great at all. That was our first mystery. Hold on. Was that our second enemy? Yes, it was. I'm, like, 99% sure it's Leech Girl, and I'm not gonna fact check it either. We're gonna operate off the assumption that it is Leech Girl and whatever the hell mystery I click next. And we'll see if we can't win the game. But it's not looking too good, Chief, I'll be real with you. I'll be real with you, Chief, it ain't looking great. What was I gonna say? Oh, there was actually one thing that I can talk about, because I am a content creator. Very unpopular one. From, like, a grand scheme of things perspective. However, I have been on the platform long enough to know. How do you know this? I know. But, there was drama recently in art Twitter, and I follow a very, very vocal, Twitter artist he posts, like, a million things every day, and, always opinions on, like, the latest of everything. And so he's basically how I stay in the loop of things. Like, I'm still living under my rock, but from, like, secondhand information, I find out about art Twitter drama. But normally I don't cross over into art Twitter drama, but I thought it was interesting because it was about design, and I like design. Specifically, it was about original character design, and how somebody made a video where they had a very inflammatory title and thumbnail about how your OC is bad, and you should click on this video to learn how to fix your OC. And the video, like, I thought the reaction to it was very weird, right? Because there was, like, and I am stun locking here because because I need to be, like, eloquent with my words, because this is, like, current drama. It's, like, hot topic. But, basically, from what I understand it, there's sort of, like, two reactions to that video. There were the people who didn't know who the YouTuber was, and then they got, like, mad at the title and the thumbnail, because it was literally, like, it was, like, I don't even remember what the title was. It was something generic, like, how to make your OCs not suck, or whatever. Something like that. And then the thumbnail, which I remember more clearly, because that's what people were talking about, it was like a normal girl, and then it said, boring, and then it was like a really over-designed girl, and it said, too much, and then it was like some emoji that was there as well. And what I actually think is interesting, and I haven't watched the video, and I'm not going to, because it doesn't apply to me in any way, shape, or form, but people were talking about how the video doesn't even talk about over-designing OCs versus simple OCs, because there is definitely merit to saying, like, the simpler an OC you design, the easier they are to draw consistently. But apparently the video doesn't cover something like that. But take that with, like, not even a grain of salt, but, like, a pinch of salt. Not even a pinch of salt, like a pouch of salt that you can, like, just put on your desk, like some sort of ward from demons or whatever. But, yeah, that was a little bit weird. But the thing is, like, the other reaction was you had people going like, oh, this artist always does this. Their advice is actually super helpful. They're just using clickbait to get views, and you're an idiot for falling for the clickbait. And it's like, that's a little, and obviously I'm kind of hamming it up a little bit, but I did see some people go that far. But like that's a little extreme, you know, at least for me, where it's like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's a pretty bad title and thumbnail, And it definitely comes across as like, I know better than you do. I am the superior one. And then the video is supposed to allegedly be a very helpful, beginner-friendly video about teaching new artists on how to design OCs. And I honestly think that's there's a responsibility that content creators have to, I mean, YouTube makes us like say we'll accurately represent our video with custom thumbnails and titles. But you know, it's like if people don't know who you are and they see you like rage clickbait with your title and your thumbnail, it's not like, is it really inappropriate to say that they're idiots for falling for the rage clickbait? It's like your video was probably fine, that's what everybody was saying, but like your thumbnail and title were inflammatory and mean. And so it's like people reacting to that and then getting upset is, I don't know, right? Like, it's weird, right? Because I feel like that if a YouTuber does something in their title or the thumbnail that's like mean or bad, it's not really, like, it's not the viewer's responsibility to be able to be like, oh, I actually know who this person is. They're cool, so I'm going to ignore all of the context, well, actually, shouldn't say that. I am going to ignore the context provided by the title and the thumbnail because I know inside of the video there's going to be really good advice, right? And I think that's so weird, you know, because it's like people on Twitter at least are acting like it's the viewer's fault for looking at a mean title and a mean thumbnail that is very, like, negative and putting people down, and then going like, what, you don't know who this person is? They're actually, like, super wholesome and provide really good art advice. You're just falling for the rage clickbait. And it's like, in my mind, it's like, why do you do the rage clickbait? To get views. That's the answer. There is no other answer. It's to get engagement. It's to get views. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, hey, listen, your boy, whenever there's a new update, you know what I'm titling the episode. Whenever there's a new mystery, you know what I'm titling the mystery, all right? Whenever there's a new character, you know what I'm titling the character, or the video. But, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not really, like, you know, clickbaiting or rage baiting anybody. It's like, hey, this is the Worrying Ward episode, or this is the Beckoning Bulletin episode, you know? That's, it's clickbait, but it's also accurate. And the new update, Let's Go, is clickbait, but it's also accurate. And it's also not mean. It's exciting. It's a positive thing. It's like, oh, there's a new update. Let's get excited. Hello, dog. But, she's just, like, walking around like a goblin right now. But, yeah, no, it's just, I think that, it's a little bit weird to put the responsibility of reacting to a video. You have to be like, okay, there needs to be, like, the viewer, even if they've never heard of you, needs to know the context of your videos, and that you normally, like, clickbait with your thumbnail and your title, and that you're actually really good at giving advice. The viewer needs to know all of this, and then they need to look at your title and your thumbnail and then ignore it. Because it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so weird. I feel like there's more response. Obviously, there's no, like, excuse to, you know, like, get really angry over it or, like, harass anybody. But, like, I feel like in the responsibility game, there is more of a responsibility on the creator and the creator to appropriately title and thumbnail their video in a way that doesn't, like, because negativity breeds negativity, right? So if somebody, like, looks at your video and it's the first video of yours they've ever seen, and it's like, your OC sucks, and then it's like a normal character and then like a character who could be described as over-designed, and I don't use that in a derogatory fashion. I think over-designed characters can look really good. But it's like, in this situation, the normal girl and the over-designed girl are both being used in a derogatory context, right? Like boring and too much bleh emoji, you know? So it's like, it's like both of these things are basically, like, can you understand where I'm coming from on that? Like, does that make sense? Like, we'll end the stunlock in a minute, obviously. But to me, it's like, you shouldn't, like, you shouldn't make something where it's like, oh, your OC sucks. And then it's like, in the video, it's like, hey guys, you know, here's some advice for designing OCs. And it's like totally happy and normal and wholesome and whatever. It's not, like, you're the one who did the title, you're the one who did the thumbnail. People are gonna see that title and thumbnail, and those are the first things that people see before they even hear your voice. Before they even click on the video. And so if the title and the thumbnail are negative, the well is going to be poisoned. And they're gonna feel bad before they even watch your video, and they're going to have a, like, tinted glasses on, where they're going to see things in a passive-aggressive or mean light when you wouldn't have intended it that way. And it's like, if you're okay with that, because the negative attention brings in conversation around you and more views, get that bag, obviously. But, like, for people on Twitter who aren't the person making the video, to say, like, oh, you fucking idiots, I can't believe you fell for the clickbait title and thumbnail. You don't understand how the internet works, you dumbass. It's like, I don't know. I think that's a little too far. And I did see some people going that far. But, I don't know. I just think that it's, in the responsibility game, there is more responsibility on the creator to appropriately title and thumbnail their videos than it is for the audience members to be able to read minds and ignore the sort of vanguard context. So it's the first thing that they see. But anyway, stunlock over. I like talking about this stuff. Could you tell? I think it's interesting. What are we gonna do? Oh, fuck. I don't like these mysteries. Oh, God. This is Leech Girl, by the way, right? My dog is just running around like a goblin right now. Look at her go. Well, you can't do that, but I can. Anyways, TV Terror? TV Terror, just do a little recovery. Like, here's the thing. If TV Terror didn't give you a point of stamina for doing it, I would actually do ramen because I want EXP. But, like, we need to heal stamina specifically, so it's like, you know... Folklore Studies, Brick, Fast Learner. Oh my god, all of these. No! Well, actually, hold on. We're gonna take leadership. We are gonna take leadership. Are you fucking ready for this? Are you fucking ready for this? That's right. It's Look Who It Is. Okay, +1 dexterity, -1 charisma, -1 strength. Here's the thing. We don't have fame. I hate these people. Yay, let's go! We used 4% Doom to get +2 in stats. That's okay. That's actually fine. But, yeah, no. What else was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh, actually, okay, hold on. Lighthearted conversation topic. Me being a fucking moron. So, I talked about this a while ago. Back in September, I think, early September, I wanted to enter the Kingdom Death painting contest because anybody who gets a qualifying submission, which is all I was going for, I am terrible at painting. If I can paint something good enough to be considered a qualifier, that is like me using like fucking limit break or something. We have 2 perception. Like I would be so. This is literally the middle option is the only one that's viable. Like the left one, perception weapon minus reason. The right one plus reason. Like, get out of here. But like what was I gonna say? So. Oh, nice. Charisma check failure, by the way. Very, very funny. Ha ha ha. So, I was gonna enter it, and just, like, my September was busy, I was tired, I didn't want to do anything, and so I was just like, fuck it, I won't do anything, I'll just let it go by. And so it went by, and then I got an email saying, hey everybody, we extended the deadline for the contest, you now have until Halloween, and I'm like, fuck. And so I pick a model, I pick the Butcher, because the Butcher ended a few campaigns of mine, and so I felt like it would only be fitting, right? And so, you know, I choose the Butcher, build the Butcher, and there's this one little part. Okay, there's this one little piece, okay? Knowledge check success, by the way, let's go. Oh, hey, plus reason, nice. So, I think Sylvain made more mods. I need to actually get them, because I do not have them. But like, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So there's this one little piece. There's this one little piece that's like a little sharp thing with two little horns. And I was like, where the fuck does this go? Like, I'm looking at it. I'm looking all over the Berserker. And I'm like, where the fuck does this piece go? I have no idea. And I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I build the whole thing. I don't see anything missing. I don't get it. I'm like, I have no idea where this piece is. It's a tiny little piece. I have no idea where it goes. I am so fucking confused about it. I literally have no idea where it goes. And so I'm like, you know, small indie company. Maybe it was an error in the one that I got. Fuck it. And so I start painting the model, and I'm looking at it over, and still it looks fine. And then I'm painting the knees, and I'm like, oh, wait, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, why does this knee look significantly different than the other knee? And I see it. It's the fucking, like, knee armor plate. And I have no idea why it has two spikes, because it's shaped like the knee. Like, it's shaped like the knee plate on the other side that's just a part of the leg, but this one has spikes for some reason. And having the spikes there actually, like, made me gaslight myself, because it looks significantly different with the spikes than without the spikes. And so I didn't realize it needed to be there until after I had primed it, painted it, and, started painting it, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm literally going to be working on this damn thing, and I'm going to be painting this tiny-ass piece separately in a sub-assembly painting, just so that I can, like, paint the model and not have to worry about it right now. It's so annoying. It's so annoying that I never saw it. And the thing is, what little I did to the base, I have, like, a little helmet sticking out, because I wanted to be like the Butcher cut off somebody's head. And there's, like, their empty helmet is, like, bleeding out on the floor. That helmet has spikes, and that helmet is, like, just exactly blocking where my hand would be positioned to glue the fucking thing in there, and I hate it so much. Anyways, what are we doing? I said the stun lock would be over. I fucking lied. You can just do that? You can just go on the internet and tell lies? Do we try to make knowledge happen? Yeah, I guess we can try to make knowledge happen. Why not? Just one more point of knowledge in folklore studies is not that big of a deal. Also, can we, like, I don't know. I don't know how to put this. Could we potentially, you know, like, not get, like, a hard run for once? Oh dear. Alright, we're doing it this way. Because I want to get that light source. And we're gonna need some bricks. We're gonna do it like this, and just hope. Okay. We're just gonna hope that this will be enough. Like, we've got to fight bosses. The fact that we've got the Akamanto mask down in the pipeline somewhere is the only saving grace I think this run's got. But, yeah, no, it's, not looking too good. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the anecdotes, is that it basically means that if I die, I don't have to do another run, because I can't, because raid night's soon. So, hey, I'm crafty. I am crafty, it's true. So let's see. I mean, we can just do 16, like just a little casual 16 damage. Nope. We missed half of our 80%? We missed half of our 80%. We missed half of our 80%. 80%? More like 50% chance. I will die on this hill, apparently. It's a weird hill to die on, but Atsuko is fucking dead. Oh my god. Pain, misery, suffering even. I mean, it would be pretty cool to just roll a 1. I had to try. Can you blame me? 2 more, huh? Oh no. Oh no. It's just reinforcing a negative. You know how I said negativity is met by negativity? Double Insomnia Gaming. That's the title, if I remember. I could forgore. You never know. Focus on the office? No, this one's a luck check. We rolled a 5. Love to see it. Anyways, can we just, like, search the body? Oh, that's great. That's great. We just rolled a 12. That's funny. Funny joke. There's no... We've never lost stamina. Oh, no. They're gonna be looking for the guy who... Oh, fuck. We don't even have 100% chance to hit. Oh, no, no, no. So this is gonna do... 17. Or, sorry. That's dumb as hell. I combined 7 and 14. It's going to do 14 damage. So we can actually do it like this. So that'll do... I mean, that'll be good, right? Well, hold on. I actually need to think about this. So this is gonna do 9. And then that's gonna do 7. So we're actually quite happy. We can just kill this guy. We can just fucking kill him. The problem is... that we can't throw at the other dude, because that's not how the throwing algorithm works. So we need to do something where we gotta throw one of the bricks. I think that's like non-negotiable. Equip this. And then, because like if I do this, right? Oh god, wait, hold on. How is this gonna work? So we desperation, we do this. This guy's taking 9. So that's gonna kill him exactly. And then this guy's gonna take 7. So, but the problem is that I can't throw at Mr. Coin, right? Like I can't throw at Mr. Coin. So I would have to do it like, oh no, I actually think I die here due to a technicality. Cause like, look. I'll just demonstrate right now. We have Mr. Coin selected. Throw the empty bottle. It doesn't work. It hits Mr. Pachinko. So what we need to do is we need to just do it big and hit the gritty. Because if I do it like... Okay, so if I do it like this, right? If we do desperation and we do that, he's dead. But then, how do I deal 12 damage to this guy? I can't. I can't guarantee it anyways, because that'll do 9. So you just have to let it rip. It's a little bit disappointing, honestly. I'm not exactly thrilled with that. Fast learner, running shoes, outdoorsman. Honestly, I'm gonna take running shoes. It's a little bit unhinged, but I think that's probably fine. Lost my empty bottle too. Highly disappointing. But the nice thing about scars is that you get to 6 health, and it's like, oh hey, I'm high health again. We're gonna bypass mermaids 100%. Absolutely bypass mermaids. I mean, we're gonna succeed a dexterity check one of these days, right? 8 dexterity, 8 EXP. That would actually be an interesting idea. Hello, dog. What are you doing? What are you doing? Vibin'. I almost clicked on the horribly wrong button. Very bad button. But, no, not Mimi? Not Mimi. No Mimi. We have Mimi perks, but we do not have the, we do not have anatomy class. Or if we do, I haven't gotten it yet. Doesn't Tsuko have anatomy class? I actually don't know. Okay, that's, little fear. Little fear. We do this twice. So we go down to desperation range. And then we can just kill her. We can just kill her with that. I'm not happy. I am not happy, but it is what it is. I mean, I'll take a branch, though. It's free throwable against Akamanto. And we have the inventory space for it, so... I cannot fucking believe. Oh, wait, no, we have 8 charisma. Of course, we succeed on that one. That makes sense. You hate to see it. As long as we don't die here, we can maybe pull something through. We're good. Weak to blunt, by the way. Hey, another throwable against Akamanto. I'm not gonna complain about that. I think that, I mean, I'm gonna complain about our stamina, because it's in remiss, but, okay, that's bad. That's bad. 69, by the way. Nice. What do we do here? We've got a few ways that we can go about this. I would really love, like, a, oh god, I can't remember his name, but, the guy that Charlie Day played, right? Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, the Pepe Sylvia scene. And it's just, like, the art of looking at the board is just, like, the guy leaning over, he's, like, pointing. That would be pretty good. Crimson Cape. Not a fan of Crimson Cape. How about Fetid Fumes? No Fetid Fumes, actually, and we're not on Gazoo, so we can potentially make something happen here. I'm not a fan, but... So right now, we need to just get to Akamanto and survive. I'll take the injury, that's fine. Coughing blood, huh? That would be pretty interesting if we had a school nurse, which we don't, so hold on. Uh-oh. We do not have school nurse. Stealth, by the way. Stealth gaming? Okay. I could honestly see it happening. Because we need to save all of our weapons for, you know. And we actually do need to... We're gonna sell the Kurikosa mask and the compass. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take stealth. This is very scuffed, by the way. I'm gonna take knowledge, because I don't know if I'm gonna level up again. We might. It depends. TM. There's a chance that we don't. And we just need to get to Akamanto. I do realize I have burn. I do realize I have coughing blood. Run? Uh-oh. It's look who it is. And by that I mean there's the glass do be shattering though. We'll do it like this, unfortunately. Okay, wait, no, I have to go to the I have to go to the doctor's right now. I just realized, like, we need to have... We actually need to get coughing blood taken care of immediately. Like, coughing blood is so fucking bad. Because it's like, it's basically destroyed our one stat that's, like, actually not shitty, and that's terrible. Don't use this yet. Don't use this immediately. We will run away. If we get into any fight that's bad, we will run away immediately. Check the plaques. That's fine. Probably gonna rest a couple of times. We just need to get to Akamanto. And, okay, we're here. 83% doom. What can we do? We can actually do quite a lot. We're gonna rest one more time. Actually, no, we're gonna rest 2 more times, I think. To get up to 8. Okay, that's good. Now, vending machine. I will go up to 92. That should be enough. And now we hit the monument. If it's reason or money, we do it. Okay, goodbye, steak knife. That's fine. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty happy with that. I think we win. I think we win. I'm not sure. I think we win. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't take art knowledge. Oh, no, dude. It's over. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. It's actually fine. Or is it? Let's see. So, yeah, no, we're good, right? We're good, we're good. Oh god, that would have been bad. I would have literally died. Okay, we're good, we made it. We made it. We made it, we made it, we made it. Allegedly. Allegedly, we made it. Okay, so... Aw, shit. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Just get me in the lighthouse. Okay, dexterity, we're good. Second mystery was TV terror. Strength, uh-oh. 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 Second enemy was Leech Girl, and then Takashi, and then, no, okay. So, we are taking a mandatory, rest period of 88% doom. If we win, thank God to, whatchamacallit. Thank God to going to the monument once. If I got any of these wrong, like, we would lose. But I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident. If we get any of them wrong, I lose, though. So, you know, it is what it is. Please be Leech Girl. Oh, thank God. We leveled up too. Let's go. Make our combat as good as possible. And then just pray. Pick a god and pray. I'm feeling like we're not picking a god and praying enough, honestly. And honestly, another thing, I'm not even doing the math. We don't need this. Good. Okay, the game crashed. Thank God. Okay. Here's the thing. If you can win with a brick, you can win with a steak knife. Because they're literally the same thing. Apparently, if the wiki is to be believed, the brick just does 3 more throwing damage than the steak knife does. Which I don't trust, because I wasn't paying attention when we threw the steak knife, by the way. Which we actually sold the steak knife, didn't we? So it doesn't matter, but... Anyways. More dexterity weapons. Charisma weapon, at least 1. And, yeah, that's, preferably a charisma weapon that you can buy at the occult store. Because that would make the occult store, like, more good, better. You could take it more often. Or give us a backstory where we can take more than 2 side locations. A positive backstory. You know the lay of the land. You've been here so long that you know the best stores. But anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Horror. Bye!